Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to another day on my Natasha Denona week series. This is a video that I had already filmed, but the look I didn't end up loving, and on top of that the lighting was completely off and I tried to edit it but it didn't work, so I decided that I'm gonna just trash that video. We'll have a video every day for the week using a different Natasha Denona palette, and you will see on this week the I Need a New palette and then the Yaka palette as well, since those are the newest releases from Natasha Denona and they're also perfect for the end of the year and fall as well. Today is about the Pastel palette, and this palette, it's so hard to work with, but today I proved to myself that I can reach for it and create something colorful and playful but still wearable and beautiful and soft, because I don't like over the top colorful eye looks for myself or even for my clients. So I wanted to show you guys how I created this pastel look, and I used a ton of products, you guys, that I almost never reach for. So if you want to see me creating this look, and you will see every product that I use on my face and me applying them on my face as well, be aware that this is a process and it's a creative process. At the beginning when I started doing this look, I wasn't so in love with it. So if you want to see how I created it, then just keep on watching. Okay you guys, so I never do this, but I've been doing it for the past 3 days, and I'm gonna start with my eyes today. This is the Alter Ego eyeshadow primer, and it's what I'm gonna use so that my eyeshadows can hold, since I don't want to have to refilm this video again. Okay, so to start, what I did is I used my Australis Fresh and Flawless to set the primer, and now I'm going in with something that's gonna be, I know I want this to be every day, but I want this to be every day but representing the palette. So I'm gonna go in with the Starlit shade, which is this one right here that I haven't used before, and I'm using my Morphe and Jacqueline JH42 brush, which is a small shader brush. I'm going back and forth to reinforce the color because I want it to be super opaque. And now I'm gonna drag it as if it was a wing liner. It doesn't matter if it isn't perfect, because I'm gonna go with a Q-tip and clean whatever it's not in the right place. And now with the JH40, which is this small blending brush from Morphe, I'm gonna go in with the shade Bellini, which is this peachy shade right here. And I'm gonna use that to blend the edges, or just to diffuse the edges of the wing liner. You guys, I'm gonna grab a bigger brush. This is the M504, same shade, and I'm gonna swipe it all over my lid because the color is super light, so you basically cannot see it, but it will complement the liner. Now to settle the look, I'm gonna go in with my McQueen New York eyeliner, and I have a coupon code for this one and also for the eyeshadow primer. I will leave them linked below. This is a code from Alter Ego, Jordana 10, and then for the McQueen New York is Jordana in all capitals from Yes Style. So I will leave every single product linked below. Okay, and now I'm gonna do mascara and clean my wing, and the mascara that I'm gonna be using is the Tarte Salette from Tarte. This is the 2B mascara. And now with a Q-tip and my micellar water, I'm just cleaning my liner. And before I go back to the eye look, I'm gonna do my face, because it's always unsettling for me to have my eyes done and then my face without any makeup. So I'm gonna start with a primer, and I'm gonna use this sample. This is the Professional Light Primer. I haven't used this before. Okay, so it does feel lighter and a little bit of cooler, in my opinion. It feels like it's giving you a cool sensation, but I don't know if I would prefer it over the original because my pores are still visible for me. This is the NARS Longwear Radiant Foundation and the Beautiful Skin Foundation from Charlotte Tilbury, which is one that I'm trying to finish this year. For my cream bronzer, I'm gonna go in with a new one that I've been trying for the past 2 weeks and I've been loving so much. It's the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Bronzer. I'm gonna be doing a video swatching all the shades that I got on my face. I'm only lacking one shade, which is the deepest, but I have shades from 1 to 5, and this is number 2, Sun Drop. I could even go for number 1, but since I have a little bit of a tan for me, I'm gonna be going for number 2 today. And the brush that I'm going to be using is the Wayne Gloss number 13 brush. So I put a little bit on the palette and tapping off the excess on the palette, and then I'm going to blend it on my skin. For my concealer, I'm going in with the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shade Tape in the shade Fair Neutral. And then I will be setting my entire face, since I don't have a cream blush or a cream highlight to use, with Huda Beauty's Sugar Cookie, which is the translucent shade, the one that it's white and basically has no color to it. And then I'll be using the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake to highlight my under eyes and a little bit on my nose. For a powder bronzer, I'm going in with my Hourglass Nude Bronze Light, and this is such a beautiful bronzer. I usually use them on my makeup artist trick kits, but it's been a while since I used it on myself and I wanted to just use a little bit of it. For highlighter, I wanted to use something that I haven't used from my collection, and this is the highlighter from the Harry Potter and ColourPop collab. It was a gift, a birthday gift from my friend Janet, or a Christmas gift, I think. She sent me this beautiful highlighter and the Harry Potter palette, which I haven't used and I don't think I will ever use because I just don't want to mess up. That's sort of like a collectible. So I'm gonna be using this one with the Morphe M510 brush. And then with my finger, I'm putting a little bit on my nose and then on the tip of my nose. For blush, since I'm using the Pastel palette, I wanted to grab a blush that was a pastel color, and I chose the Ilimasca powder blusher in the shade Katie. I finished one of these ones before. It looks lighter in the camera than it looks in person, but it gives you a beautiful soft pastel pink look to the cheeks, and I'm always obsessed with it. I could never be without this blush. It's one of those blushes, if you finish a blush, you know you have to love a blush to finish it. So now I'm gonna go in for a pink lower lash line, and I'm gonna go in with Feather, and if that's not deep enough, I will go in with Tulle, which is this cream to powder shade right here. And now for my inner corner, I'm gonna go in with Limoncello right here. And then I'm grabbing the shade Illusion to highlight my brow bone. Same brush, I'm just cleaning it in between on a towel that I always have with me. And now to brighten my lower lash line, I'm gonna go in with Urban Decay Yayo. Sort of like a metallic white, but it's not quite metallic, of an eyeliner. And I wanna just brighten my lower lash line with it. I would settle this with a black eyeshadow on my lower lash line, but I'm gonna go in with Bora, which is this shade right here, and the Rougher number 29, which is my small definer brush, and I'm gonna try and settle it with it. If I need a black, I will go back with a black, but I think this one and mascara will be perfect for it. You guys, so that's it for the eye look. I'm gonna buff my face using a little bit of Moonlight from Hourglass, only on my cheeks. And now for the finished look, I'm gonna do a weird combo that I haven't done before. This is Hip and Happy from MAC as a lip liner, and then Honey Love as my lipstick. And on top of that, I'm gonna go in with Buxom Kimberly Gloss. Okay, you guys, so thank you for watching today's video. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video for another Natasha Denona week look. And you guys, this palette is just something that if I could turn back time, honestly, even though I'm happy that I have it and I'm happy that I tried it out, I don't think I would repurchase this palette. I love a few of the shades of it. I love Limoncello, which is again the Tropic palette. Then I love Mint Frost, and I love that the shades are different from other shades, but I wouldn't necessarily buy this color scheme together again. I would love if this would have like a black bone shade, brown, a light brown and a deep brown, and then all the rest of them being colorful. That I would appreciate, because those would be shades that would settle this eye look without me having to just struggle or think about it. But I get the concept of the palette, and it's a beautiful palette. It has good quality. It's more a palette that you have to build up, because again, it's pastel and it's truly pastel, but it ended up working. You can see right here that the eyeshadows show through, and even though you have to build them, you end up with a pastel look, which is the concept of the palette. I love using my Natasha Denona palettes as a collection of singles or as the entire palette, and I'm happy that I did this look because it helped me get to know the palette better. That's it for this video, you guys. Stay tuned for tomorrow's video. I always leave a question in the comment section below so that we can chat about makeup. Let me know what you thought about these products. These Harry Potter highlighters surprised me a ton. It looks so beautiful on the cheeks. This is one of the Super Shock highlighters from ColourPop. Even if you can't find the shade, they have different shades. I will leave everything linked below. One way that you can support my channel is buying your products. If you like any of the products that I mentioned through my links, it helps me a lot because I make a small commission and then I can just purchase products to review for you guys, or I can invest that towards the quality of my videos and the quality of my channel. So I'll see you tomorrow for another Natasha Denona day look, and I'm so happy that you're here with me this week when I have every single day of Natasha Denona looks. I love you, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.